I've been listening to and hearing about this show, which made no sense when I even looked at the intro. But my friend showed me an episode, which honestly I didn't really care about watching it, but I said, why not watch it? And the show is called "How the Internet Has Ruined My Life." Now, when I seen the title of this show, I'm thinking to myself, this is just plain stupid. This is just a bunch of crybaby people who are saying that the internet ruined their life because they say, "Oh, I sent out a Twitter or something like that, or Facebook or something." I'm like, here's a thought: if a person's harassing you, just block them. That's all you really have to do. You can just easily block them. I mean, all you got to do on Facebook, I've seen it, is this little arrow. Just click on the arrow, click on settings. When you click the settings, you will see something known as blocking. You click on that, you type the person's name in, and as soon as you click block, you'll see the person's all people who has that same name, and then you just click on the person that you want to block, and it'll confirm it. At that point, that person can't see your Facebook page, nor can they see, nor can you see theirs. Now, for Twitter, on the other hand, you can go to that page. There's a little gear button thing right there. You click on that, you can either mute them or you can block them. That's all you have to do. And one story in particular made no sense. There's this girl who didn't like the what Jay Leno or whatever his name is. I'm not quite sure. I know he's in a comedy show. I know his name starts with a C. She's saying that she wanted to cancel this show because he said something offensive. Honestly, in my opinion, like everybody says something offensive. You can't really determine on just can't judge a person just because they said one thing that offends you. Everything that we say offends somebody on this planet. But she's saying that it ruined her life because, well, it pretty much got a sniper at her, which was kind of weird because the guy emailed her, well, pretty much either email or message her on her phone saying that he sees her and he's ready to kill him. Like, for one thing, this guy, she said, describes him as an ex-military type person. Now, anytime I know of military type people, they're not gonna actually message you to tell you that they have got you on their sights and they're about to kill you. No, they're gonna actually take aim, then shoot. And not only that, but you ran outside in the front yard. I mean, that's a big, easy target. Now, there's two things she could have done. She could have either went downstairs into the living room and just called the police, or she could have went out the back door. Then she said, "Oh, I had to change my life for what I said," and I'm like, seriously, you had to do all that just for probably a prank? I don't even believe that happened. She said, "Oh, I can't go to the police because I doubt they're gonna be." I'm like, how do you know if you never tried? You didn't go to the police station. You didn't do any of that stuff. And then she's at this nightclub and she's afraid because these guys are taking pictures of her. Like, who gives a damn? When I see people like this, I find it so. It seems like they're just so. I can't even get the words out. It's like they're internet dumb. And I can understand for a 60 or 70-year-old person are now on the internet and they don't know, because most likely they're not going to know what they're doing. But these people are probably the same age as I am. And yet they don't know symptomatic things. And this show is showing, it seems like people who want internet to be censored, which everybody knows that 80 to 90% of the whole entire world does not want their internet to be censored. And these people are trying to tell everybody that their lives was ruined by the internet. Now I can understand if you were in stocks or something like that, then yeah, I can say it probably did ruin you financially. But when you take an accountability of people who saying that somebody's harassing them, they don't get that they have the option. They have plenty of options to do certain things to stop the harassment. It seems like these people are being like feminists. It's kind of like this is a feminist type thing. They have the needs and the tools to stop the harassment, but yet they don't want to do it. They don't want to take what they know about the internet and stop the harassment by either blocking them or just stopping them. Now, I can understand this person, you block them, and then the same person create another email, another address, and everything else, and still are doing it. Then yeah, I would say call the cops at that point. Then they can probably investigate. They can check their email and see how this person do because he may have done it to other people, and you probably can catch him at that point. But they don't do that. They don't go to the police. They just say, you know what, we're not gonna go to the police. We're just gonna let it silver. I'm like, seriously? This person's harassing you so badly, but yet you don't want to call the authorities. And if the authorities doesn't take you seriously, then either something's wrong with your story, or you're dealing with crooked cops, so I would suggest talking to another cop or something. Those are options. Those are the options that I would take. But I guess these people don't care about those options. All they care about is just blaming somebody else, saying that this person's harassed me, and saying, oh, I shouldn't have clicked send or click post or click publish. And I'm like, you had options to stop it. You could have easily have done this or done that, but yet they don't want to take it. They want to run, which honestly is stupid as hell. I don't feel right when it comes to running. Me, I try to solve the situation. Now I can understand if somebody's hacked your account, then yeah, that's a little bad. Then you can just report your account being hacked. But when it comes to everything else, well, I would say that you have other options when it comes to hacking. That's hard. That's hard to stop. But when it comes to anything else like harassment, you can easily deal with that. You can easily block. You can easily mute. You can do a lot of things. But if you want to do this, fine, but just don't whine about it. Don't come to me saying, oh, this person's harassing me and things like this, and you have options to stop it. You can easily ignore them. You can easily do all that, but yet you don't want to do it. So if you want to say this stuff, go ahead, but just definitely don't make a TV show out of it, because it's just demeans human being, human nature. It's just saying that you're crying about something. But that's all I have to say for right now. You can like, subscribe, or pretty much just pretty much comment on below. If you want to, you can like my Facebook or follow me on Tumblr, which I don't do, or you can just follow me on Twitter. That's all I have to say for now, and I'll see you guys another time. Peace.